I think it's fair to say that I picked the worst possible time I could have to dye my hair a high maintenance color, because there's nowhere open to get it cut, and getting deliveries of blue hair dye is not as easy these days as it used to be. So this is gonna look real interesting in the next couple of weeks. I'm probably just gonna buy like a black hair dye, and we're just going to embrace the My Chemical Romance emo fringe for the next while. All right, I just wanted to give you a little bit of an update on that. That's obviously what you've been wondering. There's nothing else to update you on in the last 3 or 4 weeks, right? Nothing else. What? No videos? Yeah, no. I was gonna get. That was sarcasm. Videos. Where have they been? Why have I not been posting? I don't have an excuse. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, woe is me or anything like that. I don't have an excuse. I have been streaming quite regularly on Mixer. I've just recently switched back to Twitch, which is its whole thing that I'm not gonna bother telling you about because that's not why you're watching this, I'm sure. I have just been in a weird place for the last few weeks, and I don't want this to be a woe is me, I'm suffering thing, because quite frankly, I think, you know, it's fair to say that, and possibly it's more true than it's ever been, we're all going through something right now. About 2/3 of the population of the planet are in lockdown, are in some kind of quarantine, or have their ability to move or do anything or go anywhere currently restricted due to this coronavirus, due to COVID-19. And it's kind of terrifying. And at first I was all right. I was still working. I was still doing whatever I needed to do, you know, going to the store, getting some shopping instead of my grandparents doing that. But more recently, these last few weeks, I have just been freaking out a little bit, if I'm totally honest. And it's really hard to get on a camera and be like, I don't know, hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to this game. Look how happy everything is, because it's not. Like, the world is a scary place right now, and I feel terrible. Not because of that, but because I've had people emailing me and direct messaging me and tweeting me and posting on Discord saying that they're either going back through my back catalog of videos or they're looking forward to the next videos because it's an escape for them from what's going on. And I don't want sympathy. I don't want any comments that are like, oh, you know, it's okay, don't worry about it, take your time, because I'm one of the fortunate ones. I'm not an essential worker, but because I've worked from home for the last 5 years, I can keep working through this. And I'm so fortunate to be in that position, and it is because of the support that you guys have given. And then I just disappear for 3 weeks and don't say anything, and quite frankly, I feel like a dickhead. So I am sorry for that. I'm not trying to make excuses. It's just the reality is that I have been freaking out, and I know a lot of people have, and I know a lot of people have it a lot worse, and I freak out about those people as well, the people that have to get up and go work in hospitals, go work in care homes, the people that are actually suffering with COVID-19, either directly or a relative has it or has had it or has passed away from it. There is so much that I'm scared of in the world right now. Most of all, I live with my grandparents, who are 72 and 76, I think, who have underlying medical conditions. It's quite scary to always have that on your mind, to always have the idea that if they were to go to the store and pick something up, they might not be here in 3 weeks, because that's generally the time it takes. It's not long at all. It's as long as I've not been posting videos. 3 weeks. And that's terrifying. And that's always, it's not just the back of my mind, it's right here, it's right at the front, right under this mess of hair that I can't cut. Right there is that thought all the time. So I've not been streaming because I don't want to make videos. I've been streaming because streaming is so interactive, and I can talk with you guys, and I can be so distracted from what's going on in the world. It's irresponsible, it's immature, it's maybe not the right thing to do, but it's helped me a lot. So that's what's been going on there. That's why there's been no videos. I'm freaking out. I'm freaking out a lot. If you've been following me for a little while, you'll know that my mental health wasn't very good last year, and I took a lot of time off last year. I'm not letting myself repeat that this year. I still feel quite good in terms of my mental health. I am freaking out. I think everyone is. But I still feel pretty confident in my mental health, and I'm quite proud of that. So that's what's been going on. Our video is going to be coming back to 2 or 3 times a day. No, but I'm going to try my best to get one video up every day. If not every day, then it'll be every other day for a little while whilst I figure out what I'm doing and balance, you know, having to go to the store for essential goods and stuff like that. But I'm trying, and I'm going to try my best to make sure things are back to normal this week. What I do want to do though is I actually want to ask you a question, because this is something that I've recently started doing, and it's one of my favorite things to do, and I love this question because it's so open-ended, because it just throws people through a loop, and I love it to bits. Tell me something. That's the question. Tell me something about anything, about you, about something you enjoy doing, about something you're excited to do when the quarantine goes away. Doesn't matter. Just something, just as long as you care about it, just tell me something. Down in the comments, let's just fucking be passionate about something, and not worry about what's going on in the world right now, because that's helped me a lot, is thinking ahead when things go back to normal. Because I won't call this quarantine thing, I refuse. All these people that are like, this is the new normal. No, it isn't. This isn't normal. I don't want this to be normal. Even if it lasts 5 years, I want things to go back to the ordinary, to normal. But I will tell you, when things go back to normal, I want to travel. I want to go live a little. I want to go find my place in the world. I want to see different parts of the United States. I want to see different parts of Scandinavia. I want to see parts of Germany. I want to see parts of Canada. I'd love to go to Australia. I've been thinking about that for the last 5 years. I would love to go to New Zealand. I want to travel. I want to find my place in the world, and I want to go there, and I want to live there. Because, I mean, maybe it'll be Northern Ireland, where I'm from. I live there right now. Maybe it'll be here. Maybe I'll travel all across the world and realize that home is right here. But the reason I want to travel is because I don't want to be 20 years down the line. I'm 26 right now. I don't want to be 46 and then wake up one morning and go, man, I want to travel the world and see if I want to live somewhere else. I want to go make a life. That sounded more a life for myself. I don't want to go have a kid. Yeah, I want to go do that. I want to go explore. I want to see the world. I want to have fun and enjoy myself and taste all sorts of different foods from all sorts of different places, see all sorts of different sights in all sorts of different places, meet all sorts of different people in all different places. And this is from someone that I'm the most introverted person that could fucking exist. But the benefit of being in lockdown and being sort of alone is that I get a little bit introspective. I start asking, you know, what about me? You know, what makes me tick? What do I want to do? And I want to go travel. And I want to find my place in the world. I want to have stories to tell. And I can tell stories. If you've watched my City Skyline stuff, you know I can tell stories. But I want to tell more stories. I don't want to be that guy that's, you know, mid-30s, 40, 45, 50, where all of my stories are about, well, this one time I was playing a video game and this happened. I want to be like, man, this one time I went to fucking Stockholm and I was there with a bunch of work folks, and we got in this boat and we started freaking people out because we were talking really loudly about Sea of Thieves. Admittedly about a video game, but that's a true story, by the way. Me and a bunch of guys were in Stockholm filming the Stellaris YouTuber War Season 2, and outside of the studio was a boat dock that went up the river in the middle of Stockholm and dropped us off right in the middle. On that boat, we were like, Sea of Thieves had just come out, so we were talking really loudly about Sea of Thieves and doing pirate voices, and we could just see people out of the corner of our eyes kind of looking at us going like, what is wrong with you people? True story. I want stories like that. I want to travel. I want to experience the world. I want to adventure and find out where I belong, whether it's here, whether it's New Zealand, whether it's Alaska. I'm probably not going to go to Alaska. I like snow though, so maybe Alaska is where I'm meant to be. But I don't know, my fashion sense, would this shirt fit in with Alaska? I'm rambling. Look, anything at all, doesn't matter what it is, doesn't matter if it's something that you're just a little bit interested in or the thing you are most passionate about in the world, let's just take the comment section in this video and talk about what the fuck you are. Just something. Just tell me something. With that in mind, thank you very much for watching. Thank you so much for understanding. Thank you so much for your time, your support, your love, your kind words. A lot of you have DM'd me and tweeted me, and it means the world to me. And I will most certainly see you again very soon. Bye-bye.